you like it? Like it? Like it? Like it? Do you like it? Like it? Like it? Like it?
Hey guys, I'm back. Yep, that's right, another tutorial. So this time we're gonna be doing next and previous buttons in Flash. They can come in handy if you're making a step-by-step procedure or a Flash version of a tutorial to slowly go through frames at your own pace. If you don't understand that, you should soon understand it by the end of this tutorial. Alrighty, so if you have Flash CS3, make an ActionScript 2 file, because ActionScript 3 is different than ActionScript 2 and it's the newer version. If you have any other version that allows you to make an ActionScript 2 file, or just make a new file. Okay, so to make a button, if you watch my play button tutorial, you would already know that you need to draw a picture. So obviously this is a next button, so I'm gonna draw with the paintbrush this time instead of using the text tool. We'll have it as next, and we'll do our previous one down here, customizable to your own liking. Previous. If you haven't watched my play button tutorial, I'll just show you that what I mean by text is that you can type in next or previous. You can also change the fonts, the size, the color, the alignment, bold, italic, you know, all that basic stuff. But I'm going to draw them this time. So to start off with, we need to draw what you want as your next and previous buttons, as I have. Once you've done that, select your next button, move it onto the page where you would like it to be, and go to, oh, actually no, you need to press F8 now. Sorry about that, a little bit of a mental blank. So select it and press F8. Select button, because you want it to be a button. Set registration to the middle. Should already be set to it, unless you've changed it. And call it what you like. I'm going to call mine next. And click OK. As you can see, it's become a symbol. It's also in my library. You can change the name of it by double clicking it there. But what we want to do now is enter the frame by double clicking it there or there. So we're going to double click it up here. And as you can see, the timeline has changed, meaning that we have entered the frame which this next button is on. So what you need to do next is press F6 to copy the frames up until this point. So press it 3 times. The up is what your button looks like before you do anything to it, meaning clicking. The over is what your button is going to look like when you hover over it with your mouse, and the down is what it will look like when you click down on it. The hit area is there to help people clicking the button if it is a small button. I'll explain that later. So click on the over frame and change the color to whatever you like. I'm going to make mine orange because I like orange. And the down, I'm just going to leave black. So select down and leave it black, or select another color of your liking to show when you click down on it. And now to the hit area. This area, as I said before, is to help out the clicking of very small buttons, because sometimes they can be difficult to hover over in the right spot. So just select your rectangle tool and draw a square of any color over the button, or if it was a different color, I'll undo that and show you. It actually goes under. Oh, well, in this case it's going over, but it doesn't matter. When you go to test your movie, if I hover anywhere on this box, the button will still work. I can hover and click down on this box anywhere, the button will still work. So yeah, once you've done that, click on scene 1 to return to normal. And to make the button work, we now need to put the action script in. So go to Window and click on Actions, or press F9, and type in the action script on release. You need those little brackets in there. Open curly bracket, next, capital F, frame, open bracket, close bracket, and enter, close curly bracket. I don't know what they're called, but yeah. And you can just close that up now. And for your previous button, we need to do the same procedure as what I've just done, except it's per frame instead of next frame. So just watch and learn.
How about this one? Do you like it? How about this one?
And there we have it. It's exactly the same as the next button, except it's per frame, which is obviously meaning previous frame. You need the capital there, otherwise it doesn't work. When it turns blue or a different color from black, that means you have it right. If I show you and I put in a small f there, it doesn't work. So put in capital F, close that up. Now if we go to test movie, it'll show you that hovering over and clicking down, it is changing to the colors that I set. Now we need to make a frame for it actually to go to. So press F6 to copy that frame, and just do something random on the frame so you know that it has moved onto another frame. You can identify it from the other frame. So we'll just draw a little guy in here. I just love drawing this guy. There we go. Now watch this. It'll keep on playing because we haven't put stop in. That's just playing the frames. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So now we need to close that and put the action stop on each of these frames so that it stops and only moves when you click the button. So click on the frame, make sure it's selected, go to Window, Actions, and type in stop, and it will only work if you have these little brackets here. Well, it only works for me if I do that. So close that up once you've done that. Do the same for that frame there. Go to Window, Actions, stop. And now you can see that there are little A's or little symbols above the circle to show that there is action script on that frame. Also, the black circles mean there's something on that frame. If I was to press F7 and make a new frame, that circle is not filled and it is a white frame, meaning that there is nothing on that frame. That's just explaining frames. But once you've done that, we'll go to test movie. And if we click on next, the little guy shows up because he's on the next frame. If we click on previous, it'll go back. And there you have it. You've made next and previous buttons. Very simple, as you can see. It's really just the action script that takes time. Woo! Alrighty. Well, I'll see you guys next time I make another tutorial. I'm out. See ya!